Hello and welcome to our channel. Today, we're going to talk about how to spot a fake news story, using the case of William Knibb as an example. William Knibb was a British missionary who worked in Jamaica in the 19th century. He was a prominent abolitionist and played a key role in the fight against slavery. However, in recent years, there have been claims that William Knibb was actually a slave owner himself. So, how do we know if this is true or if it's just a fake news story? The first thing we need to do is check our sources. Where did this story come from? In this case, the claim that William Knibb was a slave owner was made in an article in a local Jamaican newspaper. However, when we look closer at the article, we can see that it doesn't provide any evidence to support this claim. It's just a statement that's been made without any proof. So, the first lesson in spotting a fake news story is to always check your sources and make sure they're reliable. In this case, the claim was made in a local newspaper, which may not have the same level of fact-checking and editorial standards as a national or international news outlet. The second thing we need to do is look for other sources that can confirm or deny the claim. In this case, we can look at a book written by William Knibb himself, where he talks about his opposition to slavery. As we can see here, William Knibb clearly states that he was against slavery and worked to abolish it. This contradicts the claim that he was a slave owner. So, the second lesson in spotting a fake news story is to always look for other sources that can provide more information and context. In this case, we were able to find a primary source that directly contradicts the claim made in the newspaper article. The third thing we need to do is look at the language used in the story. Is it sensationalist or exaggerated? In this case, the headline that William Knibb was a slave owner is very sensationalist and doesn't match the facts. So, the third lesson in spotting a fake news story is to be wary of sensationalist language and claims that don't match the facts. In this case, the headline was designed to grab attention and generate clicks, rather than accurately reflect the content of the article. Finally, we need to look at the motives behind the story. Who benefits from spreading this claim? In this case, it's unclear why someone would want to claim that William Knibb was a slave owner. It could be a mistake or a deliberate attempt to discredit him. So, the fourth and final lesson in spotting a fake news story is to always consider the motives behind the story and who benefits from spreading it. In this case, we don't know who made the claim or why, but it's important to be aware that there may be hidden agendas behind some news stories. And there you have it. 4 lessons in spotting a fake news story, using the case of William Knibb as an example. Remember to always check your sources, look for other sources, be wary of sensationalist language, and consider the motives behind the story. Thanks for watching and we'll see you next time.